Yeah, it's a tool for your whole life, and we got 144 of them in the DCI system. And I always remember when I was in college, and in the summertime I would work for a carpenter in my dad's company. And this carpenter is very funny. One day he told me, I could have made a carpenter out of your brother, but you're impossible. You don't know how to pick a tool. He didn't say, you don't know how to use a tool. He didn't say you don't know how to use a tool. He said, you open up your toolbox and you're always taking out the wrong tool. The most important thing for a good carpenter is from the beginning, pick out the right tool. We can see it with this guy in the picture right here. And his wife bought this chair online from IKEA, I guess. And he's trying to put the chair together. And I have to say, this guy has chosen the right tool. If he was using one of those little IKEA wrenches that they give you for free, he'd be there all day. But he's smart, and he's using a power screwdriver, and he's going to get this thing done. So what we're talking about is life tools, tools for your life. And these are tools that help you get 5 great goals. Let's look at the next picture. We've got this. I like this picture. You don't even see the lady's face. You just see that she's taking a trip, and she's taking it in comfortable clothes. It means, look, she's got money. 90% of a human being's life, at least 50%, we are thinking about money, how to get money. And just imagine if you freed 50% of your mind, if you found a system where you could make all the money you want, you have financial independence. You could go on a trip. You want to go on a trip to Europe? You want to see Paris? Just go. It's a very useful thing. And, I don't know, in my life, I've done many charitable things, right, and I have the money to do them. Let's look at the next picture here. Why did I choose this picture? We talked about it earlier today. This man and this woman, we can't really tell, are they business executives, or are they buddies, or are they having a romance, and I think our lives are defined by our relationships. If our relationships, we're like a spider in the middle of a big spider web, and we are defined by all the relationships in our life. Many of us spend more time at work than we do at home, So we got to have great relationships at home. Obviously, you want to get along with your spouse, you want to get along with your kids, with your parents. But when you go to work also, great relationships between business partners, employees. Yeah, we say, look, you don't have a great relationship, or your relationship is not so great. Learn to go to your toolbox, pick out the right tool, and use it. And we have special, deep tools at DCI that allow you to go into the middle of the relationship and get the relationship that you want. I mean, people make huge amounts of money. People become multi-millionaires. But what happens during the working to make this big money, they use up their health. They use up their body strength. And, they finally get this Jaguar car, Tesla ZZZ car, and they're too old to enjoy it. And they have trouble getting into the car because they have a back problem. And they're exhausted. So I think, the third big goal that we all have is, we want financial success. We want successful relationships. But we want to be like this guy. He's got intense energy. He's sitting up straight. He's looking at the screen with intensity and enjoyment, really, and he's healthy. And, you can call it health. If you have a bad back, I don't care how much money you have. You're not happy. You're just going to pay more for the operations that might not work. Or you want to have more energy. You just feel tired all the time. If you have a lot of money and you have a great family, but you're exhausted all the time, you just feel tired all the time, then the third great goal that people want, and you got to get the right tools to get energy, lots of energy. So we're going to teach you special, deeper tools that actually change reality, and we're going to give you energy and good health. Yeah, and our goal is not to give you 3 or 4 tools. We want you to have a big toolbox, lots of drawers here, and you get a big choice of tools, So the goal of the DCI, first you do the DCI threads, then in the DCI levels, we pile you up with more tools, specialty tools for things you want. I want more energy in this way, or I want more energy in this way, or I want financial independence that looks like this. And we give you a specific tool to use. You really need some kind of inner peace. And I'm not talking like meditation or I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about basic contentment, happiness, peace of mind. I think we all want that. And then there's another step that each one of us wants to take. You know, they say if you want to make money in America, make a superhero movie. They all make money. That's why every major film studio makes superhero movies. We want to be like Superman. We want to be like Iron Man. We want to be like Thor. We want to be like Wonder Woman. You know, each of us, from the time we're small in our life, we have this deep hunger to help other people. We want to be the person. We want to be the person who's superhero and helps all the people around us. You know, we want to be the one person who contributes something in my life to my world. Now, what do you think? What does DCI say is the biggest kind of, what's the biggest way, most exciting way to become a superhero and help all the people around you? We can show this next still photo. These people, they reached the first 4 kinds of success. And now they're reaching the 5th kind of success. And are they giving lectures to other people at their corporation? What do you think? What's the best way to teach another person success? Just be what we call a living example, right? You don't have to, you know, convince people of a new system, or you don't have to get up on a stage and talk about a new system. Just be financially successful. Just have a beautiful family relationship and a beautiful business relationship. Just be healthy and have super energy, and just have a peaceful mind. And your friends will come to you and say, how did you do that? You know, like 2 years ago you were a mess and your relationship was terrible, you know, and you're always struggling for money. Now something seems to have changed with you. And that's, again, the highest goal of all, that by being successful in all those ways, you can reach the ultimate goal of a human life, that you can serve and help other people. Now we're going to go through these, what we call a 4x4. These are 4 sets of 4 tools. We're going to teach you. This is the very first thread that we ask everyone. We encourage everyone to go through this thread. And we just want you to learn the 4 sets of 4 goals each that you need to reach these goals.